Really? I've been so looking forward to this.
Yeah, how long have you had these?
Geez, at least.
It's always been
Since
tricky.
the beginning, since we first started.
Yeah, it's always been tricky trying to get this going because you gotta cook it first, but we had it prepped beforehand. It smells really good. I don't know, have you had chicken gumbo? I don't even know. I think gumbo is just like a term, right?
Yeah.
Of like, just throw it in a pot.
Premium ramen noodles. It feels like it's like, it doesn't have like the space in the bottom. I feel like it's pretty packed with noodles.
Yeah. I feel like
It
there's
says
a
there's
lot
no
of noodles.
limit to success, says Master P on his noodles.
I'm kind of disappointed that it doesn't say like, make him say yum
Exactly.
or something. But it doesn't sound as much like make
He's
him
probably
say
trying to break away from that.
Yeah, he's
like as
probably
much
trying
as
to
you know,
be
a child
more
actor
of a
would want to break
professional.
away.
now.
I mean, he
Like, look at him.
might be trying to break away, but the picture he used. I mean, I always think it's always interesting when I think about when people go on TV or when they go on a product because he knows his face is going to be smeared across like how many of these cups, right?
Right.
And like everyone, you know, they look at their own they look at their own picture and they kind of it's like when they hear their own voice.
Yeah.
And they're kind of not, you know, some people are like, their veins are like, oh yeah, I'm beautiful, I'm gorgeous. And some people are like, man, this is going to be on the product and stuff.
Like,
Yeah.
I
And I
totally think I look like Master P on this.
You think you look like him?
Like, on this right here, I think that could be me.
I can see that.
Like, if I still wore my glasses, like, I think that's me.
I mean, I don't know what's reflecting in his glasses, but
It's dollars.
Are we
we're
in
gonna-
this?
Yeah.
yeah.
Are we in this now?
I just know it's like hot.
Yeah.
I don't want to get. Is it how
The
hot?
broth, I feel like when it says creamy, like the broth is still kind of clear.
Yeah. I don't feel like it's really a creamy.
I wouldn't use the adjective creamy for that. There's no limit to success, but there might be a limit of how creamy can you get
Yeah.
freeze-dried noodles
Right.
that you put boiling water in. You know what I forgot to bring down here for this?
Tabasco?
Yeah, like Frank's Red Hot, Tabasco, you know, whatever your
Yeah.
flavor. You
I mean,
have
it's
you
also a
have to have
gumbo.
that.
Like, you know, that's like the
Yeah.
same thing.
I don't know what gumbo means though. Doesn't it mean something?
I don't know. Let's look it up.
Because to me, this just tastes like cup of noodles.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste that different.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no gumbo flavor to me.
Like if this was a cup of noodles, if it was a Nissan or whatever cup of noodles, I'd just be like, okay. Like if it was blank, I'd be like, oh, is this the new cup of noodles?
It tastes like it just tastes straight up like cup of noodles
I feel like
chicken.
yours is a different color also. So maybe like the flavoring's a little inconsistent.
Well, I think that if you,
Maybe that's about the bottom.
I mean, I'm assuming Master P tried this, and I assume
Signed
that
off on
he
it.
signed off on it because they gave him like, you know, they pulled up with a truck of money and he just needed it or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think if you took this down to Louisiana, down in the gumbo district, and I got this gumbo soup, and they would try it. They'd be like, you need to leave right now.
Most definitely.
We got a problem. We come get this guy. He's trying to sell gumbo here.
Like, yeah, I think they just threw a bunch of words on here, and they just had regular chicken.
They were really leaning on the Master P
Yeah.
appeal.
Now, if this cost any extra money, there's no reason to buy this.
Well,
Oh man.
I'm kind of sure it does because you can go places and get the Nissan cup of noodles in like a case that weighs 14 pounds for a crate of it, and it's like $13.
Yeah.
Where this,
I don't know how much I paid for them.
I mean, I don't even. How is this creamy or chicken? It could be.
I could taste the chicken-ish taste. Like I said, it tastes like the chicken miso cup of noodles. Like exactly what it tastes like. Like I think they just took it and then just threw. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we could peel this off and it just says cup of noodles chicken on it.
Yeah, it's not spicy or anything.
PSS? No, there's no spice. It is not leaning towards seafood. It is leaning towards. There's corn in this for something. I mean, it's like literally exactly. I wouldn't be surprised if it was at the same factory.
Yeah, and then just
split,
diverges to
and they just put on the Master P logo on a couple of them that they send off.
Which is kind of disappointing because when we had the Rap Snack chips,
They were
like,
pretty good.
Crazy
They were-
flavorful.
yeah, they're pretty good.
They were dusted all over. I mean, that's not going to stop me from trying the E40 flavor, or maybe even a little boozy flavor. But
Maybe they have stronger standards. What's the E40 flavor? Do you remember?
it's like a brisket.
Okay.
I feel like that's just gonna be beef. Like,
To me, the same thing.
Yeah.
Beef flavor.
Exact thing.
I kind of feel like it's one of those things where you know how if an actor puts out a movie that's like not good.
Mm.
You know that after it comes out and he sees it at the premiere, that he's like, oh shit, because he knows now when he sees a fan, they're like, oh man, I loved you in, you know, blah blah blah, but what was up with that one movie? Like, why did you do that? What happened? And they're just gonna be like, oh, dude, the director, you know, like they're not gonna be able to explain why it's bad. Master P, I feel like, I wonder, out of all the interactions he has with strangers, how many of them bring up, yo, hey man, I tried them wrap snacks. Why? How was that gumbo, dog?
Yeah,
like you know better. You're from Louisiana.
Like, how did you let that go through
Yeah.
with the name Gumbo? Like,
That's
you
not
should have
gumbo.
told them to cut off the gumbo and just say creamy chicken or chicken. You know?
Yeah,
like,
chicken noodles.
Chicken noodles.
Like, sorry, they're just chicken noodles. Maybe dial up, maybe double sauce in there. You know how they give you one sauce packet for the ramen? There's 2 sauce packets, so it's extra flavorful. That's what you gotta do.
Oh, that's gonna be so much sodium.
Well, I mean, I don't think Master P is concerned with that.
He's not concerned with my health.
Yeah, he's not. Those aren't in his house. He's not eating these. Or maybe he is. Who knows?
Yeah, you
He
never
gets
know.
desperate. Little Romeo, maybe.
Yeah.
He's like, Dad, can I get some of them gumbo snacks? Dad, you said you hooked me up.